friends, it's Min here from Honest Stampage again. I'm excited to be joining the Craft Room Helpers this month for a video hop all about different ways to color in digital images. My sponsor this month is Creative Clips. I will be giving away a gift card to the Creative Clips Teachers Pay Teachers shop. If you've never gone to Teachers Pay Teachers to see what kinds of things they have to offer, they have a lot of stuff. I am a teacher by trade, so I go there quite frequently, but I absolutely adore Krista Walden. She's the owner of Creative Clips and all of her amazing products. Each stop along this hop has another amazing sponsor, and then there's an overall winner that will also be getting a prize. So I hope you join in to go to everybody's videos and watch for your chance to comment and win a prize. So I am going to be showing you today how to color in some cute digital images. These are birthday smileys from Creative Clips. All of her images come pre-colored and they also come black and white. And I'm going to show you how to take the balloon image from this birthday smiley set and color it in to look like it's been shaded, like you used Copics or something like that, but it's a digital thing using Photoshop. So the first step that you need to do is open your image. You're going to want to make sure that it's a high quality so that when you do your coloring, it can be resized. You're going to come over here and select your Magic Wand tool. And I'm going to go ahead and select the big part. And then I'm going to hit Shift and also select this bottom part down here because I want them to be the same color. You can also use this technique to color in images that have more than one part, but to show you the basics, I'm just going to do one color for the whole balloon. So now that I have these two selected using my Magic Wand tool, I'm going to go up to Layer, and I'm going to go to New Fill Layer, and I'm going to select Solid Color. This is all okay. I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to choose a bright red color. So that created a red, if you look down here in your layers, a red color fill over this. If I take and I click the little visibility, you can go back to your original image. So it's like I've created another layer on top of the original thing. The original image has not been changed technically. Now I'm going to come over here to my layers. I'm going to double left click to open up this layer style. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Inner Glow. And then I'm going to click here to select it. I'm actually going to make my inner glow white. And then I'm going to click that I want the source to be the center. Now, as you can see, it kind of made it really pink with red around it. In order to change how much pink, or technically how much is shaded, you can change the size. And as you can see, as I'm resizing, it's making it look more and more like it's been shaded. This choke also makes it to where it's giving it a more defined shading look. So I like to do a little bit of choke in there as well. And then all you have to do is click OK. And you're done with that. I went in and I saved this as a PNG still. And I saved it as balloon red. And I'm just going to click yes, even though I already did this before. Now, in order to make a balloon of a different color, you could repeat those steps, but the easiest way is to just go here and double left click on the color, and you can go and you can choose any color that you want, and it will just automatically change it. So there's my yellow, and then I can go in and I can save this as the yellow one. Oops, I don't want JPEG, I want PNG, so sorry. There's my yellow one, and then I can just click again and make it blue. And I'm going to come up here and make it a true blue instead of a lighter blue, which sometimes I like. So this is what I'm doing. I'm saving all three of these balloons. Now, after I've saved these three balloons, I'm going to X out of what I've been editing, and I'm not going to save the changes because if I do that, it will keep those layers on top, and then you will not be able to go back to your original uncolored image. And I'm going to start making a card. So I'm going to do new. I'm going to change this to inches. I'm going to make it 3.75 by 5 so that I can layer it. And I am going to open my 3 balloons. So I've got my blue, my red, my yellow. And in order to select all of those, I'm going to show you that again and tell you what I did. I clicked on blue, clicked control, then clicked red, then clicked yellow. And this is going to open all 3 at the same time. So I've got my 3 balloons. I'm going to select this over here and drag it over here. And what we're going to actually be making, if you'll bear with me for just a second as I find it, is we are going to be making a card panel that looks like this. And then I'm going to show you how you can easily recolor this to use the same card in different color schemes. So using this as my guide, I'm going to start with my yellow balloon, and I'm going to pull it over, and then I'm going to X out. Obviously, this is bigger than this. And also, I forgot something real quick. I'm going to come back to my background, and I'm actually going to fill my background in. If you want to change the background color, you click here. I'm going to make my background black. And then I'm going to click a new layer that's in between the balloon and the background. And I'm going to click my shape tool. I'm going to choose the rectangle, and I'm going to choose white. And I'm going to kind of line this up with 1/4 of an inch on top and on bottom. And then I'm going to drag it to where it's 1/4 of an inch border on the other side. I guess I said top and bottom first. It was more top and left, and then drag it so that it's the same at the top and the bottom. And this is how you create this fake border layered, like it looks like white cardstock on top of black. I like to do that. I like giving it a little punch. Anyway, I'm going to go back and I'm going to select my balloon again, go back to my select tool, and I'm going to resize this until it's the size that I want. And I can't remember exactly the size, so this one might end up looking a little bit different, but hey, it's okay. And then I'm going to click the check mark to say, yes, I like how that looks. Next, I'm going to actually bring in the blue balloon. I'm going to minimize the red for a second. And I'm going to pull that one over. And I'm going to resize that. And it looks like I actually did use a lighter blue in this one, but I'm kind of really liking this deeper blue, and I'm kind of wishing I would have done that before, but that's okay. And I'm going to bring this to here, click the arrow, and I'm realizing this is still probably a bit too big. So I'm going to make it, there we go, that looks good. Now, as you can see in this card, I've got the little, it's not a shadow, it's the shine, the little shine spot of the balloon on the opposite side. In order to do that, I'm going to select my blue, I'm going to hold down Shift, and I'm going to drag it over, and then back over until it's the size that I want it to be, and then click the little check mark. That is how you can create one that's kind of like the opposite, so it gives it a little bit more variance. And it makes more sense that if the light's shining down here, then all of them would be here instead of one over here, one over here, one over here. Anyway, this is just a little bit of my OCD showing through. So I've got my yellow, I've got my blue, now I'm going to bring my red back up. I'm going to pull that one over, and this one's going to be on top. I'm going to click, as I'm resizing this also, I forgot to mention again, I'm holding down Shift. If you don't hold down Shift while you're resizing, the problem that you get into is that it will skew the image. So make sure that whenever you're resizing, you're holding down Shift before you do this. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to start having things happen like this. This is what happens if you don't do Shift, okay? So always hold down Shift. Okay. Oops, and I don't want to do that, so I'm going to come back over here. If you ever do something like this, I know a lot of you like to use Control-Z in Photoshop. That's not an option. So I'm coming over here to History, and I'm just clicking back up here so that I can go back and move. Okay, so now I've got my background with my 3 darling balloons, and now I'm going to create this little sentiment right here. In order to do this, what I did was I clicked my rectangle again, and this time I'm doing black because I want black behind. And I'm coming in here, and I'm creating a little bit of a background for my Enjoy Your Day. And I'm trying to do this kind of the same as it is over there. This one's going to obviously turn out to be a little bit different. So now I've got my black, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, I'm going to right-click and click Duplicate Layer, okay, And I'm going to click over here, double click, and I'm going to change this to white. And now all I have to do, because this is exactly the same size, is I just have to pull it down a little bit and pull it up a little bit. And I might need to pull it over just a tad. That looks better. In order to get the border. It's so much easier if you just duplicate the layer. So now I've got that. I'm going to create another layer so that I can get my text. And I'm just now realizing that I don't know the fonts I used here. So my fonts might be a little bit different so that we don't have to waste time, because I am a font junkie and I have a whole bunch of fonts. So we're going to create the Enjoy Your Day. I'm going to come over here. We'll just use this font. Hello Whimsy. Enjoy. Yep, that's a little bit different, but that's okay. We'll come and we'll bring it down here. And I made it red, so I'm going to go to the text and make this the red color. And now I'm realizing that not knowing the font is really going to bother me. So I'm going to open the original and figure out what the font is real quick. Hello Sip. Okay, so we're going to change this to Hello Sip. Moving up. All of these fonts were also bought at Teachers Pay Teachers, just so you know. And I have rights to where I can use them. I'm going to make this 40 font. I have rights to use them for worksheets and things like that that I make for my students, so I'm able to use them with a commercial license. So you can either buy them, a lot of them you can get for free, a lot of these cute fonts you can get for free, or you can also buy that commercial license and then use them for selling things. Here is my completed panel, okay? What I did for the Your is I just typed it out, and then, let me show you what I did. I typed it out normally, and I'm clicking Shift again. Oops. I'm clicking Shift again so that I can rotate it. So I just typed out Your normally, and then I clicked Shift and I rotated it until it was going up and down. That's how I got Your to go that way, okay? So we've got Enjoy is red, Your is yellow, Day is blue. It matches everything. It's super cute. This is totally ready to print out and make into a card. But wait, there's more. Once you do that and you save it as a JPEG, if you notice this file folder is a JPEG, so you're going to go from your Photoshop and you'll do File, Save As, and save it as a JPEG. Once you have it as a JPEG, this is what you can do to take this card and make different colors of it. You come down here, you click on this little half black, half white circle, you click Hue and Saturation, and you just start messing with the hue until you go, ooh, I like this. You click OK. You've now got a masculine colored birthday card. And then to change it again, and then you can save it. So like you might want to save this as, like just save it as a different file name. So this might be Birthday Balloons 1, or the original is 1. This is Birthday Balloons 2, and then you come back over here and you keep going this way with it, and you're like, ooh, I really like it there with cool tones, and you go, okay, and this is Birthday Balloons 3. And then you come back in here and you're like, I wonder what happens if I go all the way up. I don't quite like that. What happens if I go this way? Ooh, nice. So now I've got like an orange and a pink and a turquoise. So there's Birthday 4. I don't remember what number we're at, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. And then now we've got Birthday 5. And we go all the way back down, and oh, that's exactly the same as that. Just so you know, the opposite ends are the same. But there's so much variety. As you can see, I'm going to go kind of slowly as I drag this. So much variety in the different colors that you can get. Like you can even just do this one that's kind of like orangey, bluey, pink. And just if you drag it slowly, you have so many options of colors to print out. And it didn't take super long, okay? So this is a way to take a card panel that you spent a little bit of time on and have a variety of colors. And just because I don't like this color scheme doesn't mean that I might have a man in my life who does like this color scheme, and I might actually print this out. Okay, so this is my tutorial for you. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you visit the rest of the wonderful people at the Craft Room Helpers blog challenge. It's not really, I don't know if it's a challenge or if it's just a hop. But Please join us so that you can have a chance to win one of all of the amazing prizes that are offered. And at the end of this video, I will also show pictures of the cards that I made with these panels. And until next time, hugs and happy stamping, friends!